The conflict between Russia and Ukraine, which began with Russia's unprovoked invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, has resulted in significant devastation, loss of life, and a humanitarian crisis. The conflict is likely to continue evolving in various ways. As of the most recent information available, Ukraine has managed to recapture a significant portion of the territory initially occupied by Russia. However, Russia still holds a substantial part of Ukrainian land, particularly in eastern regions. The conflict could potentially lead to devastating consequences, which include humanitarian impact. The humanitarian impact of the war is profound, with thousands of civilians forced to seek shelter in basements and makeshift bomb shelters to escape the relentless bombing and shelling by Russian forces. The destruction of critical infrastructure, including hospitals and schools, has severely hampered access to essential services like healthcare and education. The siege of Mariupol highlights the challenges faced by civilians trapped in conflict zones with limited access to basic necessities like food, water, and electricity. Next is war crimes and violation. Numerous reports indicate that Russian forces have committed war crimes during the conflict in Ukraine. Deliberate attacks on civilian targets, such as hospitals and theaters, where no military presence was detected, constitute clear violation of international humanitarian law. The targeting of civilians and civilians' infrastructures demonstrates a blatant disregard for the laws of war and underscores the need for accountability for those responsible for such atrocities. Next is the reconstruction cost. Rebuilding Ukraine post-war is estimated to require a massive investment of around $349 billion. According to the World Bank, this daunting task surpasses Ukraine's pre-invasion GDP and poses challenges in securing necessary funds for reconstruction efforts amidst ongoing hostilities. Next is the economic fallout. The conflict between Russia and Ukraine has not only resulted in human suffering, but also economic repercussions globally. Supply chain disruptions, increased commodity prices, and instability in financial markets have been some of the economic consequences felt worldwide due to the ongoing war. These devastating consequences underscore the far-reaching impact of the war in Ukraine and Russia on both local populations and the broader international community. Next is the potential implications. The ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine raises concerns about the potential implication for regional stability and international security. A negotiated settlement to end the hostilities is crucial to prevent further escalation and mitigate the humanitarian crisis. However, reaching sustainable peace agreement will require concerted diplomatic efforts from all parties involved. Ensuring accountability for war crimes committed during the conflict is essential to uphold international law and justice. Those responsible for ordering or carrying out attacks on civilians must be held accountable through legal mechanisms such as international tribunals or national courts. Justice for victims of war crimes is paramount in rebuilding trust and fostering reconciliation in post-conflict societies.